If that's the thing that goes wrong in this set, I'm okay with that, all right? I actually appreciate that mishap because the rest of this can be smooth. We got a ready again from Scuti. I think Mel's probably typing ready, and a ready from Mel. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Okay, Z, S, except the opposite of what I said. It's the same. We're chilling. And the placements are the same. Mel gonna start with the first Tetris. Scuti follows suit quickly. Does have a square tuck. Gonna get the square in a very timely manner. Better set up the Vits there. I mean, bar was in the next box, but no real need to other than flash. Mel adjusting that T-piece for the square in the next box certainly worked out. But there's a Tetris for Mel. 69,000 for him. 68 for Scuti. You guys try hard enough, we can stretch this out to a smooth 4 hours. Molly and spitting. Scuti has now taken some burns since then. Meanwhile, Mel only burned one line so far. And a simul Tetris there. Stacks looking very similar, honestly. Smooth, like smooth motion. That's a person in the Tetris community. Nice. 160 now for Mel. 140 Scuti. I forgot to give the renderer again. If you guys want it in game 2, the renderer is in the Nestrus Champs chat. Scuti gets a Tetris, takes a lead, but only for a moment because Mel is set up. Just needs that bar to show, and the players with the same piece sets. There is the bar, there is the Tetris. Scuti ahead by a whopping 1,400 points, which is about 2 singles. Another simul Tetris there. 33 points separating the players now. Line counts are the same. The only thing different is the push down. Video of the bar dependency gets actually 2 bar dependencies, fills one of them. There's another bar to fill the second, and there's another bar to get the Tetris. Very lucky RNG. Scuti's nodding in agreement. Very lucky. Stretch it out to a smooth 15 hours. You guys just play on DKS for 14.5 hours. Bit of a drought happening, but there's the bar. Gets a Tetris. 370 Scuti, 372 for Mel. Separated by 2 singles. And another simul Tetris. How many of those have we had? Mel was setting up the T-tuck or the Z-spin, but opted to just tuck something else in there, causing a lot more burns. Scuti now has a definitive lead at 443, 403 for Mel. Near 15 hours, we'll have an on-air snoring from commentator. No. I have a hard enough time sleeping as this. Oh, but Scuti. Okay, getting these rolls. Beautiful L. That piece flat on the left. Hangs the bar, but that's fine because another one shows for the Tetris. Gets the Tetris. That was scary there for a moment. Scuti's still not out of this. That left side is still pretty high. I'll throw a J down there to get some burns. Another drought is occurring here. Scuti gonna get that bar to the left. Should be fine here. Actually set up for a dirty Tetris if the bar will come. Would be a near perfect well transfer. Actually, now will be a perfect well transfer. There we go. Gets the back-to-back Tetrises. Mel at 482 gets 505 with that Tetris. 555 for Scuti. Scuti ahead about 5 lines, so take with that information what you will. And Mel, not a fan of what's happening here. Was doing some kind of panic taps on the back of the controller, but is mostly in order now. Will transition a little dirty, perhaps, depending on how fast he can solve this. Scuti transitions at 598. Very efficient 18 from him. Mel transitions 539. Not the cleanest of boards. Even when he opens the right side, we'll only have a triple setup with that whole column 4. Gets the bar to the right. Gonna start playing off of row 1 now, if I had to guess. And yeah, gonna play off of it. Not going for those burns. Gets the bar for the Tetris. 576. Mel 656 for Scuti. Another bar there to go to 682 into level 21. Mel gonna bring this down, it looks like. Never mind, gonna play off of it anymore, or even more. Not anymore. Words are hard. English is hard, but now brings it down to row 0. Start scoring once again. And there's another bar for the Tetris. 663 for Mel. 739 Scuti. Scuti gets another Tetris there. Goes up about 3 Tetrises. Is ahead by a Tetris in lines. Bless you, Zempro. Eight 826 for Scuti. Now 856 with that Tetris. 722 for Mel. It's a Tetris as well. Oh, that rhymed. Ooh! Bars. And a beautiful setup of that tuck there for Mel. Matcherino. Time to shout out to Matcherino again while Scuti's in this dig. Go to that link. Go click claim code. It's free money added to the prize pool. Matcherino's way of paying us to tell them that we like their service. We're like, hey, we like it. And they're like, thanks. Here's a quarter. I'll definitely go there. And if you're feeling generous, contribute some real cash dollar as well. Players in Div 1 deserve it. Simul Tetris there, essentially. Scuti 1 Tetris off of a max. Is ahead over 100,000 points. Well, not a bad score though. Just has to hold their column 5 he needs to deal with. Gonna get that. Oh, doesn't put the bar down right there. We'll take it in a double instead. Followed by the single. Fills the bar dependency is now clean. Set up for the Tetris. Still on pace for a max here, but Scuti is already almost there. 907 for Mel. Max now for Scuti. The end of 27. Could get like a 1.1 into kill screen if he keeps up the efficiency. Mel digging some more. I'll get the Tetris. 952. We'll only be able to get a split triple. Scuti goes to kill screen. B21. Mel goes in. 963. Needs to get something to that left side. Not going for those bars yet. Wants to bring it down as much as possible. But not much you can do here. Gets that J to the left, but other than that, gonna top out here. 970. Scuti was not far behind him at B30. And already from Blue Scuti. Let's count down game number 2 here. 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Mel, very good first game here. Just Scuti did not get into the same digs. Was able to capitalize on all the digs that Mel got onto, but Mel showcasing a great deal of survival in that game, which is one of the most important attributes to have in this game. So Mel certainly capable of scoring even higher, and I have a feeling we will see higher scores than 970 from him today. But a rough early drought here. Gonna get the bar for the Tetris though. Mel keeping this one Tetris lead though is because he is ahead in lines. Now the line count is about tied. It is the exact same score minus the push down points. And the single that one player had and the other didn't, but I digress. Scuti is definitely going to make those glasses fall off of his head. Somehow they have not moved an inch. I don't really understand the physics of that, but... Oh, never mind. They must have moved at least an inch because he adjusted them there. So my statement was incorrect. Ooh, bit of a double flip there from Mel with that L. Ooh, dude, these Mel rhymes are so good. I can make a whole like rap song about Mel. Just rhyme it with everything that ends in L. Mel bringing this down and opens that right side. I won't say opens that W word because it rhymes, and I will keep on congratulating myself every time I rhyme something with Mel's name. And I'll save you from that. Mel is set up for a Tetris. Opted not to take the Tetris there with that bar. Trying to make the stack's health a little better. Filling out that left side greatly with those pieces. And there's a bar for the Tetris for Mel. 220 for Blue Scuti. Now 242. That Tetris and another Tetris to go to 265. Scuti ahead 10 lines. So do with that information what you will. I must have missed that AV, but I agree probably. Scuti setting up slightly dirty. It gets a Tetris to transfer that well back to the right. Mel 291. Down about 40,000 points. Sets up the delayed Vits and the bar shows. He's smiling. He's happy about that one, Colin. Post your emote even though you're not here anymore. Actually, I think I have the Colin emote. Do I have the Colin emote? I do. Look at that. Vits. 404 now for Scuti, 362 for Mel. Mel's board a little messy as well, so gonna wanna kind of bring this down. It's doing good work of it so far. There we go. Line flat and that J will open the board. Actually uses the S piece instead. Still works out the same. Throwing those pieces to the left. Setting up some kind of delayed tuck. We'll tuck that L. This board is not great, and Mel is shaking his head. Not a fan of it as well. I keep saying as well, and that's gonna rhyme. Oh, but Scuti. I wouldn't even call this dangerous for Scuti at this point. It's just like a slight annoyance. See, he's already fine. And it's so aggressive that he's gonna end up setting up a Tetris out of this. Scuti does this a lot, does not like losing efficiency from misdrops, so we'll just turn misdrops into dirty Tetris opportunities. For better and for worse. There's a I was doing something for Classic Tetris Wars the other day, and I was seeing Scuti, who just transitioned at 559 by the way. He like set up some delayed dirty Tetris like 16 high or something, and then got it, and then died because of it. I was like, why'd you go for that? But it's just Scuti things. And Mel gonna transition 502. Is behind in the line sequence. by a bit, so this lead is not as bad. Scuti really holding out for these pieces. Not getting what he needs as well, so gonna have to just burn this down. Mel getting up kind of high as well. He gets that bar to fill the dependency and now just needs a J. A J would be perfect. And there it is. Now another one. No, like so close to out of it. And there we go. There's a bar for the Tetris. 569 Mel. 615 for Scuti. Scuti out of it now as well. And Mel's stack kind of falling apart here. It's a double. A bar would save the day here, but a drought, of course, occurs. Mel tops out 575. Scuti, you're good for game number 2. There's the ready from Scuti. Maybe he'll learn how to spell ready in 2nd grade. I believe Mel was ready. Yeah. Let's count down game number 3. 3, 2, 1 touch. I don't even know what 2nd grade is. Ready. You're getting there, Scuti. Good job. Good job. Of course, we're starting here with a drought. Very droughty seats tonight. 26 and counting. Finally, the bar shows. Scuti not able to even get a Tetris out of that one. Is eyeing down the RNG. It's like, I see you. Don't do that again. What was that? Oh, Scuti. Oh, he's pissed. He could have adjusted and gotten a Tetris. Now he's gonna spite the game by going for it again. He's like, please, come on, I'm set up, and he's so happy about it. There it is. And then misdrops slightly, but can be solved with a good sequence of pieces, and there is a good sequence of pieces. 42,000 for Scuti. 119, now 142 for Mel. Very early 3 Tetris lead. Only slightly ahead in lines. Players both getting more Tetrises there. Nice key tuck for Mel. Oh my god. Okay, there you go, Emperor. That's another one. When you need that long bar, it always comes late. Scuti just fist pumping every single time he gets a Tetris. I respect it. And there's another fist pump for another Tetris. 202 for Scuti. Mel at 214. Mel's board not looking the best here. Gonna fill that bar dependency. At 248 now for Scuti, 247 for Mel. Mel still working on this stack. Scuti just looking for a bar to solidify the lead he has here. Scuti, I'll be impressed when you do one of those fist pumps on 29. Don't say okay. That was not a challenge. Please don't do that. Oh my gosh. Bro said okay. 323 here for Scuti. 279 Mel. Mel clean now, gets a Tetris, brings the board down. Just dependent on a J or a bar. Would love that J. Would set up Tetris readiness, but gonna get a bar instead. That T-Skim will set up Tetris readiness, and there we go. Scuti just playing one-handed right now. Bro's having the time of his life. That kind of suffering a little bit, but not like he's in any danger of topping out. Just these burns will cost him pace, and Mel could capitalize on this. There's a Tetris. Mel at 373, 398 for Scuti. Scuti having to adjust his hair and his earbuds because of all that headbanging. Is holding out for this dirty Tetris. But a drought's happening. Hangs a square on the left side. Needs a pretty quick 5-tap for that. And a very long drought happening here. 29 pieces. Mel takes the lead with that bar that ended the drought. First time chatter, Parabex, hello. And Scuti gets that dirty Tetris. Goes to 435, 470 for Mel. During the transition, we have 2 more Tetrises available. Scuti's like, where it is? Where is it? There it is. Merry Christmas, Paradox. Skater Dade saying, settle down, Scuti. Quit being so cocky. I believe that is Scuti's grandfather. So welcome on in. 465 transition for Scuti, 542 for Mel. Oh, getting another Tetris, as is Scuti, solidifying this lead that he has, or keeping it, maintaining it, or some better words I could have used there. Tetris for Scuti, 553, 622 for Mel, hanging that J on the right side. If that was an L, I could have said Mel hanging the L on the well, and that would have been a very fun sentence, but could not do that, unfortunately. Mel is in a bit of a dig now, though. Gets that piece to the right. Bringing this down, opens the right side. Let's close it, but only momentarily. There we go. Now this needs a J to tuck. Certainly takes up the spin as well. Ooh, rotates it the wrong way, though. A moment of panic, though, can certainly happen. Scuti is now taking back that lead. In fact, it's gotten another Tetris to solidify it. Is ahead in lines, though, by just a little bit. The real-time lead is probably right around a Tetris or so in terms of pace. Like, if you did the math for it, that's probably what it would be. Scuti not getting great pieces here. And that left side is getting up high. Gets that back-to-back J over, but hangs a couple more pieces and tops out 758. So, Mel, you just need a couple thousand points. You need 759. If you score 759, you will get to stay up even longer as a prize. That Tetris, or that double or single will do it. GG. That would take a few minutes probably. Ready from Scuti. Did I miss a Mel ready? No, there we go. Countdown game number 4 here. 3, 2, 1 Tetris. I was just about to say, how long will they place the pieces in the same spot? And the answer was 4 pieces. But a simul Tetris. So both openers worked out just fine. Mel, 93,000 here, 92 for Scuti. Players separated by half a single. Plus a pushdown on Mel's side. Tetris for Mel, 118, 139 Scuti. Mel playing off of row 2. Is set up for a dirty Tetris. Just needs that bar, and of course, as is tradition with all the seeds tonight, a drought. But a very lucky back-to-back bar for Mel. Fist bump there for him, uncovering that hole there. Is now clean out the bottom. A Tetris for Mel, 190, 207 for Scuti. Another drought has formed, but it's luckily a pretty small one. Does get that bar. Mel going for a super dirty and gets it. I think he laughed a little at that one. How funny it was to even go for that. Gets another bar, brings that board down. I'd love an L piece to kind of burn this hole out. And there we go. Another L and a T is a perfect combo to open that well back up to Tetris readiness. Just needs a bar to score it. And another drought. Very small one, but man, they just keep coming. Mel behind about 2 Tetrises at the moment. Does get another one, but Scuti follows suit. Line counts are the same now, so true 2.5 Tetris lead for Scuti. Scuti on an insane pace, by the way, of 416 at just 79 lines. Mel not even on a bad game, just Scuti is, you know, most of his line clears have been Tetrises. But he is a little dependent there. Gonna have to take at least a couple burns. Beautiful bar for the dependency. And another one for the Tetris, but blocked the well. After last game, topping out due to some unfortunate RNG after aggression. Does not want to even risk it. Look at another Tetris there, though, to get a 464. You'll be seeing 500,000 before even the 100 lines. Ooh, but an awkward double rotation of that T. I think a line spin tuck exists. You can probably do, or he's gonna try and double tuck it. Unfortunately, does not hit that frame perfect move. I think line spin tucks exist. I think it could have helped there, or I could be dumb, which is also a possibility. I hope Scuti's nodding at the line spin tuck and not the dumb part, but I digress. 498 for Scuti, 476 for Mel. This dig from Scuti has given Mel the chance to really claw back at this lead, and in fact now has the lead. And another drought, because why not? Bar does finally show. Players separated once again by just half a single. Exactly what you want to see here in the Division 1 matches. Both players gonna likely have a 600k transition here. Mel will do it right there, and Scuti will do it if a bar shows. Scuti does have a couple burns, but will not take them. Just goes and transitions 616. I believe Mel's transition was 617, so that shows how close this game is. Now separated by just 2,000 points. Scuti gets a Tetris to take the lead, but Mel takes it right back. This could be a trend for a while. Another Tetris for Mel, 694. Scuti gets another one, 690. Scuti not getting the most favorable of pieces for his board, and so had to do a little bit of burning. Was very efficient about it though, and gets another Tetris there. Go to 722. Mel at 723, blocking as well and hanging that T. Has some more work to do. But some great burns here and some great pieces to reward him for that. And Mel is clean. 764, setting up a delayed burn there. Gonna cost him a little more points because he has to do a little bit more burning there. Beautiful. 2 more skims and he will be open and ready to score. But Scuti has now taken a 2 Tetris lead and is behind 6 lines. You just can't dig against this kid or you lose all your pace. Tetris for Scuti goes to 922. Mel at 839 into 25. Another drought, man. Finally, Mel gets a Tetris there, goes 872. Still, by the way, insane game here from Mel. 925 is no easy feat. Just Scuti and very efficient, albeit isn't a dig right now. Going for the dirty and gets it. 991 after that, opens the well on the right side, and another bar to Tetris, and max out into level 26. A26 now for Scuti. Mel will max with this bar. A02 now for Mel into 27. Now this is a game here. A37 now for Mel with that Tetris set up for another, and another bar shows, takes the lead, but is now in 28. Scuti still at the beginning of 27. Scuti takes that triple to play it safe, goes B09 into 28. Mel is at B41, goes into the kill screen B43. Let's see what he can do. I believe he said earlier he got a near 29 PB, so certainly it's capable of playing into the kill screen. Scuti goes into kill screen B82, ahead about 30,000 points. I'll just taking these singles and doubles, trying to survive. Survival is key after all. You can't score if you can't survive, so. Scuti running into the complications, trying to go a bit more aggressive. Beautiful line flat though, and that square is going to help as well. Mel's board is rising, but only slightly, and is bringing it back down. That T will in fact get rid of any holes on the board. And Scuti with the Tetris C54 now. Mel is clean and setting up, and setup needs a bar. Gonna uncover the wall, but set up again and hangs the bar for the Tetris. Gets a second one over though. Goes to C38. That just happened so fast. Hangs that bar there though. And gonna hang that J, topping out C44. And Scuti at the 1.3 is good for game number 4 in the set. I will not click the winner until Scuti's game is done, because last time I did that he got a line cap PB. And Scuti's gonna survive this somehow. A great performance there from Mel, certainly showing why he is in this division. So not like I was winning that, not like he beat my PB. Scuti not looking to get a line cap PB, but the fact that he's alive right now gets that dirty. Just masterful play on the kill screen here. Could get the... Never mind. I was going to say, if you get the Tetris on DKS, then good 1.6, but no longer. Oh my god! There's your short peek. Gets the right well Tetris on DKS. Clutches the rollover. I think I could press this fun button now. Oh my god, the content. Scuti was not even expecting to hit that roll. All right, so thanks for coming out, everyone. Hope you sleep fantastically, Mel. Thank you for being very, very patient today. GG's on all of our winners, and good luck to everyone as we continue on the season. Gonna raid classic Tetris. Burb is doing Monday Night Mayhem. So it's only fair that Monday Madness raids Monday Night Mayhem. We got two readies. Let's count it down. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. L square S. L square S. Perfect. Gotta do a quick. There we go. Oh no, that's not good. Never mind. The player starting with the Tetris formation, doing an interesting burn with the L spin there. Quick 2 single solution there. Very, very creative. I'm a fan. Sidnev perfect for 2 with her very signature push down points. I believe Sidnev's kicker at CTL was 1 point, which is hilarious. Tetris for Rations crosses the 100,000 point mark, and Sidnev gets the Tetris as well. Goes to 137. Rations at 139. The difference being Rations has 2 extra singles that he has taken so far. Some rough pieces here for Rations. Not a lot of places on the board where it can go. Oh, it's not their choice, DJ. It just depends on the capture card you have. Like, every capture card just looks different slightly. Different shades of blue and white and red. Sidnev going for this dirty. And gets a bar for the Tetris. Goes to 171. Rations at 212. And now does have that true lead. And did not opt to line flat there with that bar. But is bringing this back down. Does have one more Mino to unblock before that well can be opened, and is adding weight onto it instead, just having 2 bar dependencies here. Really just holding out, having to finally block it there. It can be adjusted in OBS, just no one does it. Ramation set up for this dirty here. Still has the lead, but barely. Sidnev also has a very large bar dependency on the left, while Rations gets that dirty Tetris. Hello, Tytris. How is your day? I'm doing okay, Anpu2468. I hope you are doing well as well, Anpu2468. That Tetris there for Sidnev goes to 273, 294. Rations set up for 2 more as well, so just need some bars. Blocking that well, opens it again. That's a bar for the Tetris, set up for another one, and there's another bar for another Tetris. Some clean stacking here from both players, not too much to comment on. Rations does have that one Tetris lead, currently at 392, 367 for Sidnev. And Sidnev gets a quick back-to-back bar for a back-to-back Tetris. And Sidnev is dependent on a T or a Z, gets both in succession and chooses to tuck the T. Let's take that single with that Z though. Rations another Tetris there, 464, 13, now 436, Sidnev. This is going to be one heck of a set. Players separated by 1,000 points. For a moment there, Rations did get another Tetris though to take back that one Tetris lead. Now the line count's very similar, so true Tetris lead as well. Rations kind of looking for an L piece here. Not getting any of them, and now really needs an L piece to kind of tuck in there. But instead, just going to take the burns instead. I believe I said instead twice, but that's okay. Rations transitions 559. Still has that hold to uncover. I think overshoots that square. Sidnev transitions 576. Is set up for a really high dirty Tetris. And blocks the well. 2 bars come, not able to use either of them. But there's a lucky third one for the Tetris. She is setting up again and gets another bar. Not dirty any longer, gets a third Tetris right there. They go to 653, and just like that, from a Tetris behind to 3 ahead, or 2 ahead. Now just 1, because Rations got another Tetris. No, that was 2. Math is hard. Sometimes. Sidnev's well is still blocked there, throwing those pieces to the left, just there's a word at the tip of my tongue. I don't know. I will drop that thought for now. Confident. That's the word with her rolls. Just knew she can get all those pieces to the left instead of throwing them right. And Rations having a bit of issues with the board here. Setting up a double there. Bringing this down slowly but surely. At 708, 752 for Sidnev. Rations is clean now, and it's Sidnev's turn to do some digging here. Goes for that triple. Needs to open up this well. There we go. Sidnev is clean. Goes into level 24, 766. Rations goes to 719 into 24. Tetris for Rations. Still behind about 50,000 points. Also behind some lines. So in terms of pace, it's only behind about 20,000 points. Players in a little bit of trouble here. Sidnev's out of it though. And get to Tetris to go to 899. Rations needs one more burn. That bar will do it, and some nice pieces to fill out the left. Next bar will be a Tetris.